What's going on, Bresnars? It's your boy Big Jim, and we're back with another Baro rundown. That's right, it is Friday, June 28th, 2019, and it is the last it's the last Baro visit before TennoCon. And let's see what he's brought. So we're gonna jump into it. As always, we start on PC, followed by console right afterwards. On the Xbox. So as you can see, first of all, we on PC, we're on the Earth Relay. And let's take a look.
Much to show you.
So Baro overview, let's take a quick scroll here. We got some prime mods, we got some weapons, we got some armor, we got some cool stuff. Let's jump into it. So with mods, it looks like he brought all of the, looks like he brought the Expel set, which is it's basically Banes, but for pistols. So it's the prime Expel, right? It's just increased damage to a certain faction for your pistols, for your secondaries. He also brings us primed Fever Strike for melee, which is, grants you a bunch of toxin damage, and primed Quick Draw for pistol. On this page, I would say there probably isn't a must-buy this week, but if I personally don't use any of the boosted damages, I'd rather have elemental damage just for everything instead of one specific faction, but that's, personal choice. However, I would recommend picking up a Prime Fever Strike if you have the extra ducats. It does cost 350 and 200,000 creds, so optional, right? Getting into the appearance tab, he's got a couple emblems for you. He's got the pack leader emblem and the glaring emblem, which is the Kubro and the Kavat. They look pretty neat. Whatever, if it's your cup of tea, pick them up. He also has the Katir set. I was gonna say Katir chest plate, but he's got the chest plate, shoulders, and legs. Go figure. And these are kind of the cool ones. These are the little diamond ones that sit off to the side, on the side of the calves. It looks a little weird on Wisp. Obviously, she has no legs, but to each his own. He also has the Ampu staff skin, which gives you a Katir-looking skin for staff weapons, not polearm weapons. Keep that in mind. So this will work for the Thibodeau, but not the Legion. I think the Legion's polearm. Anyways, you get the idea. Bringing us the Ampu Sagatra, which is a pretty cool little dangly bit for the end of your melee weapons. Looks like he's rounding out with Katir Atmos mask, so if you want to cosplay as Bane, you can do that and look really cool. An arrow skin, which actually this is one of my favorite arrow skins. This is the one I was mentioning in a previous video where it looks kind of big and bulky, but it shoots these really cool diamonds. It's got a really cool diamond trail effect behind it when you actually shoot the arrow, and I think it looks pretty neat. So if you have 375 extra ducats, pick them up if you're a bow user. They do look pretty cool, not gonna lie. And then the Tigris Exilus skin, which is the triangle looking pattern skin. I wish it would zoom in here, but maybe it'll circle in here, but it does look pretty cool. If you don't have anything fancy for your Tigris yet, consider picking that up. And a Nexus Fur pattern for the Kavat, or the Kubro, sorry. It's the swirly one. Looks not bad, not bad. Moving on to weapons, on PC this week, he brought us the Prisma Obex and the Prisma Twin Gremlins. The Gremlins are insane. The Obex are awesome fun. Like, they're both great weapons. 100% must buy Prisma Twin Gremlins if you don't have them already. You need to be Mastery Rank 11 as it shows on the thing to use them, so keep that in mind. The Prisma Obex, though, doesn't appear to have a Mastery Rank listed on it. And if you're into sparring weapons, these are awesome. I'm pretty sure, hold on, can I get, there, that's what I was looking for. Perfect, yeah. High crit chance, high status, very fast attack speed. These things are a lot of fun if you like going Sonic fast. Moving on to miscellaneous, we've got the Scimitar Sidonia skin, the Katir color palette, which I would recommend you buy. It's got a fantastic, really bright blue. I use this on a lot of frames. You can kind of see it, I'm hovering over right there. These browns are a nice set of browns as well if you want to create like a really cool earth tone kind of theme on your frame. It's pretty cool. And then of course he's got some like sea foam color down there and a bright jade-ish sea foam up. I don't know. Anyways, I use this color palette for the bright blues and the browns. That's about it, but he does have some other really cool colors in there. And then the Anaros Tomb Scene for those Captura fans out there, 3-day credit booster, and as always, the Sands of Anaros blueprint. So to summarize on PC, this week, Prime Fever Strike. Yeah, well, okay, let's start with the must-buys, right? Must-buys, Prisma Twin Gremlins. I do recommend that if you don't have them, and the Katir color palette. And then the maybes, based on personal preference, Prime Fever Strike. It's great, gives you a lot of extra toxin damage for melee weapons. The Prisma Obex are a hell of a lot of fun if you enjoy sparring type fist and foot weapons. And then other than that, man, I gotta tell you, the rest of it's just kind of up in the air from there. Personal preference, right? We got some skins, we got some fashion accessories. That's about it. That's about it. Prisma Twin Gremlins, Prisma Obex, Prime Fever Strike, easy short week. If you got those, nothing special. Let's move on to Xbox or console. Let's do it. Let's go. I'll see you guys over there. All right, so now we're here on Xbox. So let's see what console brought us this week. On Xbox, he is on the Venus relay. So take a look down on Venus. Everybody can access this.
Browsing is always free.
So here's your quick overview page. Looks like he's got some ammo mutations, the Prisma Avia ankles, a couple weapons, some armor sets. Oh boy, let's get into it. Starting with the mods. So looks like he has not all the mods. I almost said brought all the ammo mutations, but he didn't. But we do have rifle, shotgun, and pistol, which are the three most important ones. If you do use ammo mutations, you can see here I have the Prime Shotgun ammo mutation. I use this on the comb from time to time, but that's about it. He also brings us Prime Pistol Gambit and Prime Target Cracker, which are pistol crit damage and crit chance mods, as well as a Prime Slip Mag. So a lot of pistol stuff this week for secondaries, but must-buys are definitely Prime Pistol Gambit and Prime Target Cracker. If you don't have these, you need them. It's definitely 100% buy if you don't have them already. Moving on to the appearance, we got quite the selection this week. Rounding out the Prisma Avia set this week on Xbox is the Prisma Avia ankle plates, which are actually pretty damn cool if you ask me. It's got that very cool Prisma smoke fog energy color going on there, and can make you look really, really cool. I don't believe I picked up the previous ones. I'm not sure why. I really like those. Anyways, he's got the Mesa Immortal skin. So if you don't have any cool skins for your Mesa, but you love her because she's awesome and she's strong and she's shooty guns, this one looks pretty damn cool as well. A lot of detailing on there and gives her some really neat textures. This looks like a nice tribal tattoo, or an Immortal skin, whichever you prefer. He has the entire Harkonnen Wraith set as well. The cloak, the arms, the chest, the knee pads, they're cool. Check them out. He also brought us the Prisma Nabarus wings, which are the kind of like the bat wings. The regular Nabarus wings come around only during Halloween season. So this week he has the Prisma ones, gives you a little bit Prisma energy effect again, which are pretty cool. So if you like the look of these, if you're looking for something a little edgy and a little hardcore, pick these up. They're actually not that expensive. They're sitting at 220 ducats. Pretty cool. Looks like he also brought us the Pack Leader and Glaring Sigil on consoles this week, as well as the PC that we went over earlier. Brought us the Katir Cornu Diadem, the unicorn horn. If you want to cosplay a unicorn on console, do it. You could look fancy. Look at that. You pair it with the Katir ears that I already had on my operator, and you're... yeah. Brings us the Prisma arrows, and these are different from the Katir arrow skin that we went over on PC. These ones just look like normal arrows, except they got a really cool little energy effect. They've got that Prisma energy effect you can kind of see there on the arrow itself. As well as the Taxon Desert Camo skin, which is, it's a skin for the Taxon. If you're new, you get the Taxon right away, which is a great Frost Sentinel. Frost damaging Sentinel, which is pretty neat. This will allow you to add a little bit of customization to it via a skin. Moving on to the weapons, oof week, right? Ignis Wraith and Vulkar Wraith. Both fantastic weapons. I don't think that I'm gonna call these a must-buy, but they're both pretty high damage, pretty fantastic once you get going on them. Keep in mind the Ignis Wraith is a Mastery Rank 9 and the Vulkar Wraith is a Mastery Rank 7, if you're looking at that. And rounding things out on consoles this week under miscellaneous, he's got the Katir Presence, which is a stance. There's a little bit of an emote. that he's not gonna do. That's nice. Basically, you look like this. Right on the right side, you see him standing there? That's what you can do. If you haven't seen that, or if you've seen other players do it, you're curious, that's how you do it. For a low price of 1,000,000 creds. You don't even need ducats. You just need a lot of creds, which depends on what activities you do, you should have. Moving on, the Xiphos Prisma skin for your landing craft. If you do have the Xiphos, this is actually a pretty cool skin. It's got a lot of that Prisma energy rolling around, and of course, you can color it to your heart's content and make it just the most beautiful thing ever. If you're someone who uses Spectres, you could consider picking up Corrupted Heavy Gunner Spectres, but I haven't used Spectres since the raids. So you may use Spectres, but definitely optional thing there. So to round things out, console must-buys this week are kind of conditional. Kind of. Well, sorry. The Prime Pistol Gambit, Prime Target Cracker, 100% must-buy if you don't have them. As you can tell, I already have 2 Prime Pistol Gambits. I was gonna give one away. We never gave it away on stream, so whatever. Maybe we'll give that away sometime. Optional, maybe to think about, are the Valkyr Wraith, Ignis Wraith, both a lot of fun weapons. As far as snipers and flamethrowers go. Then another optional, Prisma Navarus Wings. Those are actually pretty cool. I do like those. I would recommend picking those up, as well as the Prisma Avia ankle plates. If you picked up the other 2, you might as well finish up the set. These are fantastic. And other than that, that's pretty much your Baro rundown for this week on both console and PC. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you found some value in this, and I'll see you guys at TennoCon. If you're gonna be there, find me. I'll be there, and we'll say hey. We'll get some pictures, and yeah, have yourself a great week.